Hi everyone, this is Ida with Created to Create. I have a project share. I have been playing with the wooden hearts that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And if you recall, if you saw my last haul video, it was these hearts, and they are just the perfect size. I'll measure them for you so that way you get an idea of how big they are. They actually measure, I'm going to say, about 1.5 inches wide. Yep. By an inch. Yep. It's 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And I think they came out really, really nice. What I did was first I used some just regular white acrylic. See my beat? Regular white acrylic paint. And I added a base coat to my little wooden pieces because I knew I wanted to use that collage paper from Tim Holtz, and I didn't want the natural wood to show. I wanted it to have like a solid, whether it be white or pink or whatever color I wanted to do. But I started out with a base white coat no matter what color I was doing, whether I was leaving them white or adding another color to them, because I wanted to make sure that even if I add pink or mint green or the aqua in here, if I don't put a base coat, it'll be hard to cover this natural look, and you won't get the true color of what your color is supposed to look like. So that's why I always start off with a white base coat on any wooden project, because let me tell you, I've done it where I haven't and then I regretted it. So anyway, I started off with a white base coat, and then I added my colors to it. I'll show you what they look like. I did some in, like I did one in pink, and I didn't cover it. I kind of just stippled it on here because I wanted for a little bit of the white to show through where it looked kind of shabby. So there's a pink one, and then here's the pink one with a little bit of aqua in it. I like the way that one looks. And then here's another one that's pink and with a half aqua. And the pink is a chalk paint, and this other one is just an acrylic paint, the aqua one. And then I did one in a mint green. Look at how pretty the mint green color is. I think they ended up real pretty. And let me see, here's another pink with the aqua. And then here is an aqua and pink again, but it's more aqua than anything. And again, I just stippled it with a brush to give it that, distressed look. So that's what I did. I painted them all white. And then I added some Mod Podge to them. And I Mod Podged this collage paper by Tim Holtz. And he has several designs in this collage paper. And it feels kind of like a tissue paper. And I know he has one that has pink roses. He's got this one with the birds that have some color. Then I think he has some that is mostly all black, more of a vintage style. I know he does have several styles. I think this would be considered even almost like rice paper. But anyway, this is what we used. We picked this up at Hobby Lobby the other day, or Abby did. And I just kind of borrowed it. And after I had done that, I just added some Mod Podge, just regular Mod Podge to my, and if some of you don't know what Mod Podge is, let me share this one. This one was gifted during, I think by Miss Sherry. This one was gifted during the Not So Secret Santa Swap by Miss Sherry, who is Creative Sanctuary here on YouTube. And so I added a coating of the Mod Podge, and then I just cut out a piece of the collage paper and put it on top and just kind of pressed it. I didn't really rub. I just kind of dabbed it, make sure it was nice and stuck. And I flipped this back, and I just trimmed it with my scissors. But if you get it wet enough, you can actually just tear it off. I kind of just cut it off because I felt it was cleaner that way. So here's the mint green one. That's what that looks like. And then here are the aqua ones. Look at how pretty they are. See the bird? And then this one. But I have to tell you that my personal favorite are the white ones. Look at how pretty these are. I'm going to make these into some type of spring ones. The little birds, and then look at the little nest. Is that pretty or what? These would make a beautiful spring embellishment. So I really like the way these came out. Do you guys like my tray? This tray, I picked it up at the thrift store, I think for $1.99 or something like that. And it is like China. And I thought it was nice and shabby. And when I saw it, I just had to have it. So I figure when I work on embellishments, I can just put them in my tray and my beads or nothing rolls away. Anyway, I'm going to share the hearts with you that I did alter. And here's one that I altered in the pink ones. And after I had, see, you can see the writing from the collage paper underneath. And after I had done that, I took my brush and I diluted some white paint. You can also do gesso and just kind of edge the edges in white where it would look a little shabby. And then I stamped out the word love. I have little bitty word dies, and I want more, but I only can, you know, I worked with what I had. I think this is a Fisker stamp set. Anyway, I stamped on the piece of canvas and I backed it with a piece of paper because I wanted the canvas to have body. I wanted to curve it and for it to stay. So I had to back it up with paper because canvas is soft like fabric. I added some berries back here, and then I added a rose up here, like a mulberry paper rose, and then I added a rolled rose here and some kind like a little organza flower here, and then this metallic gold twine, I made it into like a double loop bow, but I think it ended up real pretty. And after that I had done that, I added stickles everywhere so it would be nice and shiny. I could have added that stuff that I just picked up, the glitter kiss, but I just kind of went with what I had here on the table. And then here's the other one. This stamp set again is from the same stamp set by Fiskars. I'll share it with you in a minute. I think I still have it here. Anyway, I added more berries here and then the cluster of flowers. Here's a little bitty butterfly on this one. That butterfly came from this little punch that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and it is super tiny. And I did add a couple layers because I wanted you to be able to see the wings, you know, to fold up the wings and for some of them to be straight. So it's 2 layers of that. And again, I stamped it on a canvas with the StazOn ink, whitewashed the edges with the white paint, added stickles, and I think it's super pretty. I hope you guys like it. And then I did a green one, the mint green one, see what that would look like. And here is the mint green one again. The word die that I used, stamp that I used here is a little bit bigger. And I think for this size of heart, it might be too big, but I still wanted to try it. I think it looks okay, but it does take up a lot of the heart. And I think I prefer the smaller ones versus the bigger word. There's that little butterfly again. And then here's my flower collage and a little metallic gold bow. It's so pretty. And let me show you the stamp set that I used for that. Let me grab it real quick. This is the stamp set that I used for these. And these are this is by Fiskars. And let me give you, I'm going to show you the barcode. So if anybody's interested, there is the barcode for it. I don't even know what it's called. It's called Essential Sayings right there. I hope that I'm in frame that you can see it. And it's got a bunch of little ones. It's Christmas, it's thank you, it's I love you, it's just a bunch different things. So I really like that set, but I do want to get some different ones. And another thing, when I shared these hearts with you guys, the hearts that I created, the paper hearts with the word bead in the center, I forgot to mention and to show you where my inspiration came for these. These were inspired by my friend Sabrina, who is the S Factor Studio here on YouTube. And she had gifted me some, when we were doing the Faithful Friday collaboration with her, she was actually the hostess of that, and she created these that week. The Bible verse of the week was the fruit of the Spirit. So she created these hearts, and she did an amazing job. They're beautiful, and I'm going to take some out of the package so you can see them. She created these hearts with the words that were the fruit of the Spirit. Look at these. Look at how beautiful they are. And I really love these. When I got these at home, when I saw her video, I thought they were beautiful. But when I got them at home, it's something like when you have it in your hands, you know, the video doesn't do it justice. But look at these beautiful hearts that she created. And she did use that mousse that she likes to use on the edge of her hearts. What is it called? The Nouveau mousse. And then she added she used some twine to add the word beads in there, and I use wire. I have played around with wire wrapping, so I'm a little familiar on how to mess around with that because I have played around with it. But Sabrina used the string, but they're beautiful. I absolutely love them. The best compliment I can give somebody is to mimic or duplicate something that they created. I think it's the biggest compliment that I can give somebody. And then she added this. She did add a grommet to them right here and hook some jump rings and then a lobster claw clasp. So you could actually hang these on a tag, or these could be a tag and you could add another tag to it with a to and from. But they're beautiful. Look at her work. I think they are beautiful, so I had to try and recreate them. But she told me when I asked her what dye she used, it was actually cutting files. She got the image online, I think she said, and made a cutting file out of it. Mine is actually a dye, but it's very, very small. I like the size of hers better than the size of these. These are pretty, but I think her size is better. And let me pick them up so you can get a good look at them. But these are the ones that I created. But they were totally inspired by Sabrina. Thank you, sis, for the inspiration. And, you know, I have to make these because I'm going to have to hoard yours for a little while. I just can't get rid of them right now. I have to hoard them for a little bit. And then I'll make myself use them. But I am going to keep them for quite a while. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope that this inspires you to try these because they were really fun to make. They were super simple. I mean, I painted them this morning in no time flat, added the paper. I think it took me longer to stamp the little banner and add the extras than to get from the natural look to this look. It took me longer to embellish. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope everyone has a great day and God bless. Bye.